Hey, so good to see you today on Daily Hope. I wonder, as you've been praying for God to rebuild the broken thing in your life, I wonder if you've hit some obstacles. That's what happens to Nehemiah. God opens the door, does the first miracle. King Artaxerxes sends him off with a royal caravan of king's lumber and seals of approval, and Nehemiah gets to Jerusalem and the people start working. In fact, if we pick up in Nehemiah 4, verse 6, it says this: "At last, the wall was completed to half its height around the entire city, for the people had worked with enthusiasm." This is a huge, miraculous accomplishment, but now they're going to encounter opposition. Opposition which is both human and demonic. The opposition in their case, verse 7, "When Sanballat and Tobiah and the Arabs, Ammonites, and Ashdodites heard that the work was going ahead, and heard that the gaps in the wall of Jerusalem were being repaired, they were furious. They all made plans to come and fight against Jerusalem and throw us into confusion." So what do you think Nehemiah is going to do with this opposition? Verse 9, "But we prayed to our God." Is Nehemiah the kind to just pray and do nothing else? No. "We prayed to our God and guarded the city day and night to protect ourselves." So once again, Nehemiah is going to pray like it all depends on God, work like it all depends on him. This is so interesting. This story is 2,500 years old, 500 years before Jesus was born in Bethlehem, 500 years before the crucifixion. There were Arabs, Ammonites, and Ashdodites who hated the Jewish people and hated Jerusalem. God's people have been in Jerusalem for thousands of years, and it has almost never been peaceful, and we continue to see that in our time. What's so interesting is if you really put yourself in Nehemiah's shoes, this would have been incredibly discouraging to a normal person. I mean, he's had to work so hard to leave Persia, to rally all these people. They've built the city to half its height. Now Sanballat, Tobiah, and then these three, the Arabs, Ammonites, and Ashdodites, they're all saying, "We're going to attack you guys and kill you." And he says, "What am I going to do? I'm going to pray to the God of heaven, and I'm going to guard the city day and night." So as you're pursuing the miracle that God has for you, as you're pursuing the rebuilding of the broken thing, keep praying for God to do what only He can do. Keep doing what only you can do. And what I would say is when you hit a wall of opposition, don't be surprised. Did you know that there's an enemy of your soul named Satan? And he's got a whole bunch of fallen angels called demons. And every day, they don't have to sleep, by the way. Every day, their joy, their hobby, what they love to do is oppose you and attack you. They want to come into your life to kill, steal, and destroy, Jesus said, a threefold mission. They're existing in your life to try to kill, steal, and destroy. Now, they can't stop you, just like Sanballat and Tobiah couldn't stop Nehemiah, but they can try to discourage you. So don't let them discourage you. Fight on. Call out to the God of heaven. Do what you can do and keep moving forward in the work of God. I will see you tomorrow.